This is Professor L.B.Gayakawad's English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Professor L.B.Gayakawad is speaking today on the topic Morphology. This is my 456 video. In this video, we will discuss on morphology. What is morphology? The science of the smallest grammatical units. The science means the study of the smallest grammatical units, means the smallest morphemes. That is called the smallest grammatical units. For example, affixation. So now see, the affixation is the topic of the morphemes. What is affixation? Prefixes, infixes and suffixes come in the topic of the affixation. So prefix is added before the free morpheme. Means a free morpheme is there. Now see, what is the free morpheme? Free morpheme means the word which has the meaning. Means it gives the complete meaning. That is the free morpheme. So before the free morpheme, this prefix is added. For example, we will see this just is the free morpheme and this un is the affixation, or this un is the prefix because it has been added before the just free morpheme, and that's why un+just has become unjust. So here we can say that this un is the prefix and just is the free morpheme, and now the word has become, and that is unjust. So prefix means the affixation which is used before the free morpheme. Now infix is used, or infix is added in the middle of the free morpheme. Free morpheme is there, and in the middle of the free morpheme this infix is added. So remember, here I will give you the example, and the example is that man and main. So when we discuss about the example man and main, then we can say that here in this man there is the particular a, and when we discuss about the main there is the a. So in man there is a and in main there is a. So this a has become a. So this is the example of the infix, because here in the spelling of this man this a has come in the middle, and in the spelling of man this a has come in the middle, and that's why it is called the infix. Now see, there is the suffix, and the suffix is always used finally the free morpheme, means finally the free morpheme, means at the end of the free morpheme the suffix is added. So here I will say that do plus ing. So see, this do is the free morpheme because this do has its own meaning. Do means to perform. To do means to perform, or do means perform. So do has the meaning, and that's why this do is the free morpheme and this ing is the affixation, and that's why the word has come here doing. So do plus ing, the word has become doing. Now see, we will discuss what is actually the affixation. So remember, when we discuss of the affixation, then we can see here the bound morphemes. So remember, in the affixation there are the prefixes, infixes and suffixes. So all these are the affixation. So affixation means, I will say here, bound morphemes. Bound morpheme means what? The morpheme which has no its own meaning. Means the bound morpheme doesn't give its own meaning. For example, this un is the bound morpheme because this un has no meaning. And here, in comparison with this un, this just has the meaning because it gives you the meaning. And so un is the bound morpheme and just is the free morpheme. So what is the definition of the bound morpheme? The bound morpheme has its own meaning. And bound morpheme, no meaning without the free morpheme. The next thing we will see is that the bound morpheme has no meaning at all, but when we add this bound morpheme into the free morpheme, then this bound morpheme gets the meaning. And so here the explanation is that the bound morpheme is or has no meaning without the free morpheme. Means when we add this bound morpheme into the free morpheme, then this bound morpheme gets the meaning. That is the important point. Then the free morpheme, the means when we discuss about the free morpheme, then we can say that the free morpheme has its own meaning. Means the meaning of the free morpheme is always seen by us. Now see, just is the free morpheme and this just has its own meaning. And that's why here we have seen that the free morpheme has the meaning without the bound morpheme. Means when we talk the free morphemes, they don't get the help of the bound morpheme because they have their own meanings. And so the free morpheme is the particular word, is the particular morpheme, is the particular sound which has its own meaning. That is the free morpheme, and free morpheme doesn't need of the bound morpheme to get the particular meaning. That is the explanation. Morphology. When we discuss about the morphology, then we can say that the morphology is the level between the phonology and the syntax. So remember, morphology is the particular science, the particular level which is between the phonology and the syntax. For example, here I will say, I am a boy. So I am a boy is the particular grammatical sentence, and we can explain that this written and spoken in phonology. Means my point is that this I am a boy is the sentence which can be written and spoken in the phonology, and it has the s+v+o plus full stop pattern. Means I am a boy is the particular sentence which has the syntax, means it has the particular s+v+o pattern, and that's why I am a boy is the particular sentence which can be written and spoken in the phonology, and that's why we can say that the morphology has the level of the phonology and the syntax. So remember, the second point is here is that this sentence has the s+v+o pattern, and that's why it is the syntactical point, means it is the sentence building. So I am a boy has the phonological status, it has the written and spoken form in the phonology, and the same sentence has the s+v+o pattern, the grammatical pattern, and that's why it is very much true that the morphology is the level between the phonology and the syntax. So now remember, when we discuss about the plural forms, then we can say that these all plural forms have the morphological and prepositional phrases. Remember, I will say that plural forms are morphological and prepositional phrases. So my point is that the plural forms are morphological, means we can make the plural forms with the help of the affixation. So for example, I will say here box plus ears is equal to boxes, bag plus ears is equal to bags, and boy plus ears is equal to boys. So plural forms are morphological and prepositional phrases are syntactical. Why the prepositional phrases are syntactical? Because the plural forms relate with the affixation. Remember here, my point is that all the plural forms are related with the affixation. Means, for example, we can say box plus es is equal to boxes, bag plus es is equal to bags, and boy plus es is equal to I will say boys, and bag plus yes is equal to bags. So remember here, this is called the plural forms. Means plural forms are related with the morphology, and prepositional phrases are syntactical. It means that the prepositional phrases are syntactical, means we can create the sentences with the help of the prepositions. Means the prepositions make the sentences, and that's why they are called the syntactical. So here we will see the prepositional phrases relate. Remember, the prepositional phrases or phrase relate with the sentence building. Means when we take the prepositional phrase, then this prepositional phrase makes the particular sentence, and that's why it is related with the sentence building. For example, here I will say I am a son of Ramesh. So here remember, this of is the preposition, and this of Ramesh is the prepositional phrase, and this phrase has made here the sentence, grammatical sentence, and that's why it is the sentence building. And it is very clear that the prepositional phrases relate with the sentence building. And now the last point we will see is that word formation means morphology. See, remember, when we see all the morphology, then we can say that this morphology tells us the study of the free morphemes and bound morphemes, and this free morpheme and bound morpheme means these free morphemes and the bound morphemes come together and make new formation, that is called the new word formation, and that's why morphology is the science in which the new words are created, and that's why it is called the word formation. So remember here today we have seen the new topic, that is the morphology. Before stopping here, I will request you to share my channel with your friends. So here I will stop. Thank you very much.